The biggest joy is just really finding things.
We're digging up what we think could possibly be a kiln.
I just excavated my 9th piece of bronze.
Long before our contemporary love affair with Tuscany, even before the phenomenon that was Rome, there was Etruria and the Etruscans.
Simply put, they are one of the major powers of the ancient Mediterranean who control the central part of the Mediterranean. They are the most religious of people, and they are also the ones who are most obsessed with ritual.
They had a culture that was very, very rich and of a very high level.
They can produce magnificent pottery, they can cast incredible metals.
Some of the most characteristic objects are the sarcophagi in which people were buried. That calls to us and says, I'm Etruscan.
At Poggiocola, some 20 miles northeast of Florence, a new generation of archaeologists uncover the places where Etruscans lived, worked, and worshipped, in a method called settlement archaeology.
Sometime in the classical period, the beginning of the 5th century, they build a temple here. Big temple.
This piece of rock here, just this one, and we're interested in it because it has surfaces that have been very carefully chiseled.
We found a cache of gold jewelry at Poggiocola. It tells us that a woman gave that jewelry as a gift to a divinity. Women have a very important and significant place in Etruscan society.
We're finding a lot of loom weights. We got 3 in situ, 1 there, 1 here, and a 3rd one here.
Sanctuaries have storerooms like this, yes, and
and that's something that almost any ancient society, the economic aspect of it would have been closely associated with a possible sanctuary.
The very kind of everyday objects sometimes aren't quite as glamorous as, gold jewelry or something along those lines. But they actually tell us a lot more about what the site was like.
What you tend to find are the small, discarded, broken pieces of everyday life that have been left behind. And the challenge then is to piece them together and to make sense of them. You need to take notes, you need to practice your skills of observation, thinking to yourself all the time as you're excavating, what am I finding, why is it there, how can I interpret it?
You've got to go beyond objects, beyond counting, beyond data, to try to get at what a culture is about, what a people were about.
We have inherited so much from the Etruscans. We are obliged not only to accept that heritage, but to communicate it to others.
In the ground beneath our feet lie the keys to understanding the Etruscans and all others who came before us. Whether gold or clay, fine art or roofing tile, they are treasures worth protecting.